Merry Christmas, Mike. I wanted to tell you about your painting. First of all, I was so happy when Ruth commissioned me to do this, and I love your idea for taking a moment in history and telling more of that story. So thank you so much for this idea. This is one of my favorite pieces I've ever done, and I'm really excited to tell you about it. As you know, this is Mayor Ben West shaking Diane Nash's hand on the steps at City Hall right after the march that Diane Nash was part of organizing had made its way there, with Mayor Ben West agreeing that it was not right to discriminate against people at lunch counters based on their race. What an awesome story this is to tell. This part of the design tells more about how well organized the civil rights movement was. This not only represents a compass, because compasses are mathematical and logical and organized like the civil rights movement was, but it also represents people sitting around tables, all sizes of tables, many numbers of people, talking and planning and organizing. These are monarch butterflies because Diane Nash is originally from Illinois, and just like the monarch butterflies migrate from north to south and south to north, so did Diane Nash and her ideas. These are very peaceful colors, and they're also beautiful flowers blooming like the new ideas that bloomed and all the many seeds that were planted for the future. This represents your philosophy of politics, where people are leading the way. So there are many different races of people represented here, and they're all gathered together, they're working together, they're empowered by our government leaders, but those leaders are very small because, as you believe, that it's really about the people working together. This I saw in a photograph from the many wonderful photographs I looked at of the sit-ins, and this is one of the floors from the sit-ins in Nashville. I thought it was great as part of the story because it reminds me of checkers and the game that was being played here, and that it is about black and white. So on this end are food from the different menus that I looked at from Walgreens and Woolworths, and actually the patterns of the plates. I changed the colors to go with the composition, but these are the patterns of the plates that they use in those lunch counters, and actual food from the menu. I felt like the food was really important since that was where people were gathering to protest, and to me it also relates to feasting and the fact that they were feasting on the idea of freedom. One other thing I forgot to mention is about the colors over here. To me, these are very hot, fiery, passionate colors because I think so much passion went into the civil rights movement, but again, the passion is balanced with organization and calculated conversations and lots of planning. I hope you enjoy your painting as much as I did making it. I loved every minute, and it's one of my favorite pieces. And again, Mike, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.